Hydrow blows the Concept 2 out of the water. Today I have for you the Hydrow rower review. Now I've been using this for a couple of months now, and straight up, I love this thing. And I've used many different rowers, mainly Concept 2 rowers. They're probably the most popular and the model most people have used. So I'll use that as a comparison just to give you an idea. I'll show you all the bells and whistles on it, and I'll show you how the actual subscription feature looks and works, so you know exactly what you're getting into. And then just my experience using it, just because I've been using it every week. Honestly, compared to just rowing on a Concept 2, if you're just trying to do your own workouts, much better, especially if you're just training at home. So first thing I want to cover is just the build quality. I'm going to show you that now. We have seat nice and wide, super smooth as it glides on the rail here. Doesn't need any grease. So typically the Concept 2 is the rails greasy a little. This is nothing. This is just plain and glides super well here, as you can see. You have your foot pads here, exactly the same as a Concept 2 rower. So you've got your different sizes and your belt strap, super easy. One of the big differences is this seat belt material here. So instead of it being a chain, where a chain needs maintenance, greasing, etc., this thing is just a straight seat belt. It doesn't need any other maintenance, so it's really, really nice there. Then you have your wheels at the back if you want to move it around. And of course you have the screen here, which can tilt as you need. And that's pretty much the entire Hydrow roll right here. Sorry about all the mess. Obviously with kids in here too, it can get like this, but that's the overall build of the Hydrow rower. Now, in terms of size, honestly, pretty similar size to a Concept 2, so you're looking at taking up similar space. You can store this upright as well. That's what this little part here is for. If you wanted to store it upright, I just kind of leave it as is. Again, ignore all these cables. There's cables for multiple things, Texas heat, but it's just one cable that goes into the bottom. Yeah, let's see if I can get that. One cable that goes into the bottom. So you just got to be able to plug that into a wall and then have access to Wi-Fi, and you are good to go. Now, in my experience, what makes this an even better experience than the Concept 2 rower is how smooth this thing runs and how little sound it makes. Typically when you're looking at rowers other than say the flywheel of the Concept 2, you're looking at say like water-based rowers, and they don't have the same feeling, you don't have the same flow. It feels like you're trying to pull the thing from a dead stop every time. With this, it feels super smooth, and I'm gonna just give you a little demo of how it sounds and how quiet it really is. And then I'll get some footage of me actually rowing with it too, but I just want you to be able to hear how quiet this thing actually is. Maybe once this car goes past. All right, listen to this. That's me rowing pretty hard and you can barely hear it. So if you're in say a small apartment, perfect for that kind of situation too. Now, for me to take you fully through what's happening on the screen here with the subscription, I'm going to close the garage door so you don't get any of the glare, and I'm going to take you through everything with the subscription and on the screen. So with the garage door closed, you can actually see the screen, otherwise it'd be too much glare, but I'm going to take you through so you can obviously pivot the screen up and down, side to side as you need. JDell is my profile if you ever want to look me up. I actually do use this, so you'll see some stuff here. But I want to show you what's actually in the subscription membership platform. So you can use it without the subscription, but you can't really do anything. So you could, for example, you could select a workout, but it's not going to give you the workout, it's just going to give you a countdown of the time. So you could select like a 20-minute one, you're just going to get a 20-minute countdown, it's not going to give you much. So if I go into library, as you can see here, you've got a bunch of filters and you've got 5,495 workouts available at the time of recording this. So you got heaps to go through. Now for me, I typically like to filter by type, and I'll usually go high intensity interval training, because I'm typically only wanting to do say 20 minutes or so in a session. And obviously you've got a lot of options in here. So I'm gonna take you through one just so you can get an idea of what a workout actually looks like in these. So let's try this one. All right, so you'll see here, you can connect your heart rate monitor, you can connect Bluetooth audio, you can change the genre of the music. I don't really worry about the music so much because I prefer to listen to the instructor when doing it. So I'm gonna show you what this looks like.
What's up everyone, my name is James.
So you have a leaderboard on the right here, which is actually kind of cool. If you're trying to do like a recovery row, that's not cool because you see your real-time live statistics of what you're doing here. So each workout will come with a countdown timer of 1 minute. And then you're going to essentially be instructed by strokes per minute, this one right here. And strokes per minute will essentially give you, your pacing. So they'll say, okay, so you're going to do this certain time limit, you're going to go 28 strokes per minute, and then you're going to go 30, 32, etc. And it makes it really easy to follow along. And it makes 20 minutes of rowing feel like nothing. Let me just turn this down. So you can actually choose if you want just more of the athlete or more of the music. I typically like to hear the person rowing. So once this starts, and I'll just get this going a little bit. So you can see me change on the leaderboard. You can see my 500 meter average split change. You can change this if you want just power for each stroke. You have total distance, you have number of calories, you have your heart rate if you have a heart rate monitor synced up, and then your strokes per minute is the one you're typically keeping an eye on during these workouts. It makes it super easy just to see what's going on. And I'll tell you now, I'm sure a lot of you have just sat on a row and done 2 minutes and then wondered why you even got on in the first place because you're sick of it. This makes 20, 30 minutes honestly feel like nothing because of the interaction with the screen and with how they essentially lead you through the workout. When we cover the price of this, yes, it's going to cost you almost double what it'll cost you a Concept2. So Concept2 is around or just under $1,000. This is the Hydrow Pro version. It is slightly larger than the Vista version, which is more compact, thinner rower. This is about $1,800. Now, to easily make the decision between this and a Concept2 just comes down to your personal use. And they both have distinct uses in my experience. The Hydrow is like the Peloton of rowing, where you're following an interactive workout on the screen. You have a trainer that's taking you through the rowing workout, telling you what to do. You have everything on the screen showing you what is being done. Whereas the Concept2 is for setting your own workouts. And the Concept2, you'll set your distance, you'll set your time, your intervals, whatever it is, and you're gonna do those with just a small screen showing you the numbers. Whereas this, you're gonna have that predetermined for you. You just pick the workout you wanna do and you're gonna be taken through it. So if you're just rowing for general fitness and you're wanting to get a workout at home, the Hydrow blows the Concept2 out of the water. If you're looking for specific sports performance training, and that's to improve your conditioning for a different sport, then the Concept2 might be a better option because you can set your own workouts, interval lengths, etc. But I think most people looking at reviews of the Hydrow or looking at getting a Hydrow are looking just to be able to do workouts at home. And that's what makes this a much better option than the Concept2. Now, obviously the subscription is an added cost. It's about $45 or $44 a month. But if you're using this consistently, it's essentially another gym membership. So if you have other things like other parts of a home gym, such as your weights, etc., then this can be your added cardio. I'll add down in the description, there will be a discount code for this. I think it gives you 10% off, just double check that, but that'll be down there in the description as well. So if you're looking to pick something like this up, if you use that discount code, you'll get it even cheaper. But if you enjoyed this, let me know. If you have any other questions about the Hydrow, put them down below in the comments. I'll reply to them just so if you have any other questions before maybe looking to purchase, or if you're looking at other options. I've used a fair few. So make sure you throw those down in the comment section and I'll get back to you.